欢迎我们的现场同学们，还有线上的多名同学们上我们今天下午的2场讲座。今天下午会有2个不同的题目，不同的老师。前面是以英语讲的阴阳数字能量学，接下来就是由李老师讲的风水讲座，请大家准备好你的纸和笔，你们可以记一下，做一些笔记。在现场的同学们非常欢迎大家出席，在线上我们有好多名可能是来自不同地方的同学们出席。Okay, we are going to start the seminar soon. Today we are having 2 talks by 2 different speakers. The first one will be myself in English, how to have wealth and success with the right numbers, followed by our teacher Lee. She'll be talking in Chinese, in Mandarin, on the feng shui. What type of feng shui will be good for your house? So if you are interested to know how you can make your life better, how to make your family more harmonious, and how to have success in your work, career, and business, then today's talk will be very beneficial. So today's talk is also being live broadcast to our Facebook Live, so many thousand more people are able to look at this seminar. Okay, so without further ado, let's get our MC, let's get our Jean to do the introduction.
Thank you, Teacher Andy. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm Jean here. The video was starting soon. Soon, Teacher Andy will be sharing the scientific and statistics approach to number. This is not anything about super religion or religion, no religion component. They'll be also teaching us how to rate our mobile number. So get ready a pen and paper. There'll be a live training, analyze of your number, of a number of person who is here with you or not with you. Attend with an open mind. Be honest to yourself. But no need to confuse openly. It's the personal. It's not personal. It's what the numbers reveal. Don't be harsh on yourself. It's the number fault. Lastly, encourage you to turn on your video, participate actively, and rename your profile. Let me introduce our teacher, Andy. He's a chartered accountant by training with MBA from UK, over 33-year working experience, founder and CEO of HR Coaching Training, trainer and consultant with Edo Institute of Chinese Cultural Studies, and have read few hundreds of numbers since 2019, with average accuracy of 70% to 90%, created all the English material in the PowerPoint slides and courses, a bilingual trainer, speaker, author, and help people change their number in places as far as New Zealand, UK, Mauritius, Luxembourg, and China. Let's put our hand together and welcome Teacher Andy. Teacher Andy.
Thank you, Gina. Good afternoon to everyone. And we have about 18 people on site at Fulu Seoul Complex. Today we are also having it online, and online we have many more people, and some people are not from Singapore. Today we are talking about wealth and success with the right numbers. So I'm sure you guys are all very curious to know, how can we from just a mobile number tell a person past, present, future? So I'm trained as an accountant. So as an accountant, I can tell a business past, present, future from their financial statements. Today I can look at your numbers, primarily just your mobile number, without looking at any other thing. Just from your mobile number, I can tell many things about your life that you may or may not know about yourself. During this seminar, I will also be analyzing a few people's mobile number. For the people on site, then I will have to depend on Jean to text to me in Zoom. And then the other people online, then I will try my best to read for them. But because I need to end the talk at 3:31, so primarily I only can analyze just a few people, right? But if you want us to analyze the numbers for you, we can do it for you, no problem, even after today's seminar. So our teacher Lee is the one that started this Yin Yang Digital Energetics. In Chinese, is Yin Yang Su De Nen Yang Xue. So this is basically about using the power of application of I Ching. So we know I Ching is a subject that has been around for many thousand years, and there are many applications of I Ching, whether it's traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture, whether it is in the music. You know, the 古筝 only has 5 tones, right? 古筝 is also 易经, 5 elements only. Huh? But even though it only has 5 tones, the 古筝 can produce all kinds of music, right? So that's the power of 易经. So applying 易经 to the numbers and especially to mobile numbers is what we are talking about today. So our teacher Lee, she's the founder of Yin Yang Teacher Energetics, and she's also our 八字 master, meaning that she can look at a person's 八字 and tell the person's future as well. So from the 八字, she's able to compute what are the elements that are lacking in the person. And so we can complement that from the mobile numbers. Why mobile numbers? Because mobile numbers is something that we use very often, in fact, many times an hour. Not many times a day, many times an hour. So our teacher Lee, her 八字 reading is accurate because she learned it from Master Hu Yiming. And she's also having won many accolades like this Zhou Yi Experts Award, plus also this featured in the government stamp. Government means China's government. And in this book, Rising Power, 100 Outstanding Chinese. Inside, you see people like Ren Zhenfei from the Huawei Group and Pony Ma from the Tencent Holdings Group. And just this year in April, teacher Lee was interviewed by China's Central Television, CCTV, in this program, 26 minutes long, whereby they talk a lot of things about the feng shui, about eating, about numerology as well. And during the talk, teacher Lee also guessed the number of the this person, the so-called the 主持人, the MC Xiao Wan, guess her personality and also guess that she has certain numbers in a mobile number. And the person said it's very accurate. 6 areas of the life, not just how are you in terms of character, but also things like what's your career most suitable to be in, your wealth, your marriage and relationship, and also whether do you have this thing called benefactors or not. Benefactors are people that can help you in your life. In Chinese, they call 贵人. So in English, it's best translated as benefactors, not nobleman. Nobleman is actually 贵族. If you go to Google, Google will translate 贵人 as nobleman because that's a literal translation. Of course, that's not correct. Nobleman is 贵族, not the same. So we want to talk about mobile numbers because our life, we've chosen a lot of things. We chose the mobile phone, but did we actually choose the mobile number? Or do we just take any number that's given to us? Many people will say that there are not many choices, so I just take what is given by the telco. Understand that at the end of the day, it is your internal energy that lets you attract to certain things. For example, if your internal energy is towards music, you'll be attracted towards music events, right? If you are a sports person, athletic person, you'll be attracted towards sports events. So it is your energy inside you that determines what you have in your life, whether it's your clothing, your career, your friends, and your mobile number. In fact, from what model of mobile phone that you use, I also can tell your personality. People that use iPhone, very different from people who use Oppo or people who use Xiaomi. I'm talking about sustained use, not used for 1 year, 2 years. That means for very long. Like you have been using Oppo for many years, different models, then you have a different personality as compared to someone that uses Samsung or Apple. So the whole thing is based on the law of large numbers as well, meaning that there's no 100%, but easily we will have 50 to 70, 80% accuracy. Later, when I analyze the number, you know whether how true is this. So we are all in the big data. Big data got a lot of numbers, certificate numbers. Some people say, isn't this the IC number important? Of course, they are important. However, what affects us most are things that we use a lot, like the clothing that you wear. If you wear this clothing every day, definitely affects you more than something that you only wear once a year during Chinese New Year time, right? So imagine the Malay guy, during Hari Raya, he will wear the traditional Malay costume, but all the time, he is wearing the Western clothing. So which one affects him more? Of course, the Western clothing, because he wears it every day, right? Same goes for mobile number. Our house number is important, but house number you cannot change. You only can negate. Car number can change easily. But by far, the number that we use the most and the easiest and lowest cost to change must be our mobile number. And the mobile number is one that we use the most, simply because the mobile phone is a tool that we cannot live without. It is like our extension of our body. In the olden days, people ride on horses, right? So the Mongolian, the body and the horse is part and part. The horse is part and parcel of the Mongolian's body. The Mongolian cannot survive without the horse. He will be dead because in the desert, there is no food, right? So today, the Mongolian can survive without the horse, but he cannot survive without the mobile phone. Because from the mobile phone, he can actually do a lot of things, right? So we use it for a wide range of uses for long periods of time, whether it is for business, entertainment, for social, for anything. So much so that sometimes people wonder, can the phone help me to make money? I think definitely it can. However, some people will start to wonder, why am I working harder and not getting richer? Any one of you have this feeling? I'm working harder but not getting richer. So there are many reasons. One reason is the high inflation rate, which is estimated to be about 10 to 15%, not the 5% that you see in the official statistics. The 5% refers to all goods, but if you're the person that every day eat in the hawker center, coffee shop, then the inflation could be 10, 20% to you, right? I'm sure you agree with me. From $3.50 go up to $4, $4.50, that's more than 5%, 7%, right? But if you're a rich man, every day eat in Shangri-La Hotel, then I suppose the food prices there are about the same, right? So people wonder, and then all things being equal, so some are rich, some are not rich, but everybody has a mobile number and all have different numbers. So one reason could be your mobile numbers do not have numbers that help you to attract and retain money. So as a result, you'll find it hard to earn and keep money. So it's not that you are actually no good, it's that you are actually not able to hold on to the money because of the wrong number. Sorry, let me I think I given the wrong password to someone. So let me sorry, let me find the password for this gentleman. Okay, so this is correct. Okay, so sorry, there's a change of password, so some people may get it wrong. So everything has energy, and although you cannot see the energy, but you can feel the energy. They are called magnetic fields. Just like the Wi-Fi, you cannot see the Wi-Fi, but you can feel the Wi-Fi when you actually use the equipment, right? So the mobile number is the same thing. You cannot see the energy of your mobile number, but you can feel the energy of the mobile numbers through the day-to-day activities. For example, some people will wonder, why are they always having hiccups? And why instead of attracting benefactors, they attract villains, they attract 小人, people that harm them. So one reason could lie in their mobile number. And in this company, we have done lots of studies, and so many studies, we reveal that the mobile number has lots of power, and this whole thing is verified by a lot of case studies. So in other words, you do not have to believe me, and this whole thing is not based on religion or superstition. You just have to believe on verification. So for example, if I analyze the mobile numbers, you can verify what I say is correct, not correct, right? So it's something that you can verify. Definitely, it is not based on blind faith. It has to be based on some scientific principles, right? So to the Chinese, we have these 5 elements. The 5 elements govern the entire earth: soil, matter, water, wood, and fire. So example, today is the 10th of September. Some people say today is a wood day, based on the 5 elements. And we also have the yin yang. So yin is the weak and yang is the strong. Yin is even number, yang is odd number. Yin is dark, yang is bright. So the digits based on the 后天八卦, that means the subsequent 八卦, we have the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So each of these digits has a corresponding 5 elements and the yin yang. For example, digit 1 is yang water, and the digit 8 is yang soil, right? Yang soil, yang earth. So when you combine the 2 numbers together, 1 and 8, a lot of people like 1, 8, right? They say 1, 8 is good, but understand that 1, 8 is actually in a counteracting relationship, because water and soil, they are actually counteracting one another. They are fighting one another. So basically, based on that, the number 1, 8 or 81 is not a positive number. So in your mobile number, you have 8 digits, you have 7 pairs of numbers maximum, minimum 1 pair. So you have a many positive and negative numbers. So that's how we arrive at the overall positive or negativeness of your mobile number. So I hope I've given everyone a very simple view of how you can look at your mobile number. And we have done a lot of case studies. So more than 70,000 numbers, more than 10 years review to us this conclusion that your mobile number has a direct impact on your life, whether you know or do not know. And we also can prove it with the experiments. So here I have 2 oranges, 413 and 218. Which orange do you prefer based on your first look? So let me ask the people in the on-site. If you, who are the ones? Who are the ones that prefer 413? Anyone prefer 413 on-site there? Okay, Frederick prefers 413. Wow. Okay, so who prefers 218? Frederick is my friend, right? Correct? So I hope I didn't get the wrong Frederick. So anyway, from after 9 days, you realize that the 218 orange is rotten, whereas the 413 is still quite fresh. Again, this type of experiments anyone can do. You don't have to believe me. You can actually do it and believe yourself, right? And then you don't like orange, you can do an apple, you can do on pear, but please do not do on bananas and durians. Don't do a durian, because durian, how can you write on it, right? The husk is so sharp, right? And don't do a bananas, because bananas rot very fast. But they told me the bananas in Singapore rot slower, because Singapore fruit's not so fresh, we don't grow it, right? And if you do it on pear, you find the outside look the same. Once you cut open it, you realize that the 218 inner core is rotten. And you can do the rice experiment, the same rice, put into 2 different bowls and write different numbers. And you realize that this one has a 0 inside, so the rice is a bit black. Whereas the right one is a new mobile number that's designed by teacher Lee, so it looks quite fresh. Looks quite fresh. So some people say, does it mean that 0 is no good? So in fact, with 2 zeros, the rice is a bit black, right? With 4 zeros, the rice is totally black. So generally speaking, having 0 is no good, generally speaking. However, depending on your situation, for some people, the 0 is needed to break away from some bad things happening. But in general, 90% of the time, 0 is actually no good. Again, this is something you can verify for yourself. If you have been using a mobile number that's 0, you can tell me whether it's good or no good. And you can write 1124, the orange, and it's still more fresh than the one that never write anything. You know 1314 means what, right? 1314 means it means this life and forever. So it's actually a love message that people send to their friends, right? People that they love. I love you 1314. Although we know that in China, they also like to do the digit, the number 520. 520 also means 我爱你 in China, right? In Singapore, I think people don't know what is that now. And teacher Lee did her own experiment. She picked 3 apples, a little bit damaged. She wrote her own mobile numbers there. And after 15 days, the apple is still quite okay. Whereas the top right is written 812, and the apple is a bit black, crumpled, and soft. This pomelo has a nice mobile number written versus the other 3. And you can see after some days, this pomelo has a growth of leaves. It actually sprouts, Sprouting growth of leaf means there is a growth here, right? There's a growth in this pomelo. And some people will say, if I use a nice mobile number, does it mean that I can also grow, right? I can also grow. Of course, we can grow, right? Let me ask some of the people here. Well, you can unmute to respond to me. Let me ask Michelle, because she has the same surname as me. So Michelle, are you an adult? Michelle, are you an adult? Can you still grow some more? Okay, I'm not sure whether people are there or not. Anyway, growth to a human beings, unless you're a child, if you're an adult, you cannot be growing taller, bigger. You grow bigger, that means you grow fatter, right? So to us, growth is about growth in wisdom, growth in money, growth in experience, and growth in benefactors, right? So anyway, you can try all these experiments, you can try it at home to see for yourself the power of numbers on the fruits. And after doing so, many people say, oh, numbers have energy. Yeah? So their concern now is, how is my own mobile number? Is it giving me the positive or negative energy? So now I'm going to teach everyone how to read your own number. You can take a piece of paper and write your number very big on the paper. This is an example. You write your number very big on the paper. And we have the pairing of numbers. All numbers got pairing, and except for the digits 5 and 0 have no pairing. And 5 and 0 no pairing doesn't mean that 5 and 0 got no meanings. Just a 5 and 0, the meanings are dependent on the digit in front and behind. So we will just ignore them. So the first step to simplify matters is to skip the 0 and 5. Second step is to pair up the numbers, and you ignore the repeating numbers. Example, the first pair is 8, 7, very simple, right? After that, you overlap the 7, so it becomes 7, 3, right? Not 7, 0, because 0 you skip. After that, you overlap the 3, becomes 3, 6, not 3, 5, because the 5 you skip, right? After that, you overlap the 6, is 6, 2, and the last one, you overlap the 2, becomes 2, 1. So this 8-digit mobile number has 5 pairs of numbers. How many pairs of numbers do you have? Once you pair up your numbers, we are able to find that there are actually 8 groups of numbers. So based on this pairing, there are 8 groups of numbers. Today's short seminar, I will teach you 3 groups of numbers. Of course, I cannot be teaching you all the details. If you really want to learn this, we have a special 2 days class on the 24th and 25th of September, Saturday, Sunday, full day, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We have this 2 days class that you can learn all the 8 sets of numbers, plus how do you know what is a good timing, what's a good pricing, and how to choose your own lucky dates as well, right? So these 2-day classes, we used to be at 1,000 plus, 1,006, but now it's only a few $100. If you're interested, we can enroll you in the class. And if you are interested to attend the class, but you want to attend it for free, right, without paying a single cent, is it possible? Well, it's possible. Later at the end of the seminar, I'll share with you how you can actually achieve 2 goals. You can actually get a new number and yet attend the class for free. So now I will teach you the first set of numbers. Look at your mobile number. After you pair up, do you have such digits? Do you have 1, 2, 9, 6, 4, 8, 7, 3, and the reverse? If you have, we call this 绝命 or take life numbers. These names are universal in the Chinese feng shui. So they all use the same terms, whether 绝命 or whatever it is, right? If you have, then I can say that you are actually quite a righteous person. You are quite a righteous person. You are very good to your friends. You are very good to your friends. And you are quite helpful. In fact, they call this a person 肝胆相照, meaning that you are able to even look at the liver, look at the guts of you, your own guts and your friends, and you are able to really take care of your friends very well. That's the meaning of 肝胆相照, right? And it doesn't mean you really look at the guts and liver. So with this, you are quite hardworking and you trust your friends quite well, quite responsible. Do things is go all the way, and sometimes can get cheated by friends easily. Because this number, the person is quite good to friends, so the friends can take advantage of them. So I look at Frederick. Frederick, you do not have such a number. You do not have. And wealth-wise, it's not bad income, just that it's hard to hold on to the money and easily can lose money. Okay? In the worst case, if there's a 0 inside, it could mean there is a debt as well, incur debt. Marriage-wise, this one is a bit rash, so may lead to breakups easily. And health issues are all the water issues, liver, kidney, and also prone to accidents. No benefactors for this number because this person is very capable, not easy to find benefactors. So we have a lot of case studies here. This person has nothing but all the 9, 6, and we told him you cannot hold on to the money, and he quickly changed the number. These are further examples of people having these take life numbers and they have some health issues here and there. Of course, I do not wish such issues to happen on you, but today we are looking at this thing called risk management. I'm telling you case studies, so it may not happen to you, but then we just have knowledge so that we can do something about it, right? And these are the people who already got cancer. They came and see Teacher Lee to change their mobile numbers. The numbers in red are all the take life numbers. And it is not just bad for health, it's also bad if it is a vehicle number, like car numbers, right? It's more prone to accidents. And it can extend beyond cars to aeroplanes. So MH370 simply means that the 0 means lost and disappeared. So this plane basically lost and disappeared, cannot be found after more than 8 years, right? And it belongs to Boeing 737, that's 73 and 37, that's called double take life. So this is also the model with the most air disasters. This again is from news. And if it's a date, it tends to mirror some incidents like this Canada snowstorm. And last year, 1st of February is a double take life date. And we have the Myanmar military coup. And until today, more than 2,000 people have lost their lives. And Singapore has many disasters. You realize that the serious ones more or less happen on the take life dates. Again, not 100%, but it's enough for us to take note of it. So today is the 10th of September. Today is not take life. The next one will be the 12th, that is on Monday, followed by 21st of September. That's all for September. Huh? When it comes to the month of December, every day is a take life number because the month 1-2 simply means take life, 1-2 December, right? That's the reason why you see December usually got more disasters happening in the world. So less so much for these take life numbers. Next, we move on to the next set of numbers. These are the smart people, and they are the numbers 18976342 and the reverse. These numbers are called 五鬼 or 5 ghost numbers. So I look at it, definitely this guy, my friend Frederick, Frederick, you have the 97. So you are actually, let me see exactly what number you have. Yeah, you have 97. There's a 0 and 5 inside, but it's still 97. So basically, is a very smart person. Very smart person. Oh, I see that you are astrologist. So you are more or less in the meta science. In Chinese, it's called 玄学, right? So definitely is a very intelligent person, creative person. So this number, 5 ghosts means lots of ideas and keep on changing. It's not fixed. So for people like you, you cannot be tied down to a fixed job, like ask you to work in the army, ask you to become a document control person. I think that will kill you. You need to be creative, lots of planning, lots of ideas, new things, and quite intelligent as well. And money comes and goes very fast. Earn big money easily. However, not easy to hold on to money, and sometimes money just disappears faster than it comes. And usually like to stay up late, so it's a night owl. And for some men, they stay up late, they like to go out and play, go to the nightclub or whatever, then they may get into some extramarital affairs. For health-wise, will be more towards the late sleep, so you got high blood pressure, liver, kidney issues, and also some heart issues. So for these 5 ghost numbers, it's too intelligent, there are no benefactors to help this person. People like Frederick, you got other numbers, of course, may not apply to you. There could be some offsetting, but it was, I mean, many of the things here will still apply to you. Okay? We have many case studies here. These people with the 5 ghosts with 0, they have some health issues, cancer here and there, right? These are further examples of people with some health issues. And this person with the ending number 977 already passed away, but the doctor continued to use the number. We told the doctor not to use. The doctor say young people don't believe in such things. So the doctor continued to use. And one day, the doctor suddenly wanted to hospital and the mother got to quickly change the number for her. If you happen to have 5 ghosts and take life together in one number, it could be worse because it can indicate illness. So we call it you either die or suffer because the illness can be quite serious, right? So these are people who already got the 5 ghost numbers. You can see they got some health issues here and there. Singapore #1 killer is cancer, in case you wonder. And those night triggers, that means they like to stay up very late and high. They usually have many 5 ghost numbers. I'm sure some of the men in our Zoom, on our on-site, will be very familiar with such name cards and flyers, right? From Fuluso, you can easily walk 5 minutes to Peace Center at Seligi Road, and you can see 6th level, they have 5 nightclubs there. And this building will be demolished next year. I think somewhere beginning of next year will be demolished, maybe March or whatever. So if you want to see this thing now, is the last time to see. Seldom you see one floor got 5 nightclubs, right? And it's called Peace Center. It's definitely not peaceful inside. So 5 ghost dates can also have some incidents, like very famous 24th of February is a double 5 ghosts, right? So this is the day that Ukraine was invaded. Definitely, it is a tragedy. Tragedy for not just the people of Ukraine, but for the rest of the world. Because no chicken to eat in Singapore, right? No chicken because no grain. The chicken feed is destroyed in Ukraine. So yeah, no chicken. And last year, 22nd of April, is also a 5 ghost date. And this Indonesian submarine with the name 402, which means 5 ghosts with 0, sank in Singapore coast. And 53 people just perished like that. Is it coincidence? I do not know. And Mahathir resigned on 24th of Feb. That's a double 5 ghost date. And that ended his own political career, right? And now he only can become an MP. That's about all, right? And if it's a car number, it tends to mirror some incidents. So if you happen to have a car number, and later in the analysis segment, you want me to analyze for me, you can just unmute yourself and just pick up your car number. For the people on site, if you want, then I suppose you have to pass to Jean or the other staff. Then they will message me, and then I would analyze for you. So anyway, 5 ghost number for cars, no good. Okay, so much for the 5 ghosts. Next, we switch gear and look at the leaders' numbers. These are the numbers of people who are quite good in leadership and management. They also have some specialized skills. They are the numbers 19874326 and the reverse. And we call them Yan Yan or life leading numbers. Life leading numbers. Well, I think some people change their mobile numbers. Like Michelle already changed the number. Looks like it, right? And let me see who has this life leading numbers. Cyrus have? I'm not very sure whether Cyrus have or not. Anyway, if you have these numbers, you are very responsible, strong person, can be a bit stubborn, and quite kind-hearted. It's usually a leader at work and at home. We know that if you're a leader at work, that means you earn a lot of money, very respected. But if you're a leader at home, it can be quite disharmonious for the family members, right? I think that's common sense. At home, you cannot be commanding anybody. So this person, the income not bad, just that it is disproportionate to the efforts put in. In Chinese, we call it 付出多收获少. So English is best translated as work hard to earn a disproportionate income. I feel that this translation is easier to understand. 付出多收获少, if you translate as put in a lot of effort, get very little, it doesn't rhyme. Work hard to earn a disproportionate income rhymes a little bit. You realize that in Chinese it rhymes, but in English it's very hard to rhyme once you translate. And this person is quite a saver, can be calculative, can be stingy, and is very professional, very high pressure, quite a perfectionist. Very focused, this person, right? At home is the leader of the house. Health issue will be more those overwork issues like waist pain, insomnia, and stress. Benefactors, none. Benefactors, none. So this last line is interesting. I see on my list here, there are a few women having the number 91. Not sure whether are they in the Zoom today. But anyway, if you have 91, 19, 78, or 87, it's actually no good if you are women. If you are men, it's okay. Because we have many case studies, women having 19, 91, 87, 78 will tend to have some issues with their marriage and their health. On my list here, I saw a few people have. I'm not sure whether they are in the Zoom or not. So this is an irrevocable law. We said, right, having 19 and this, especially with 0, is very bad for the woman's health and marriage. Health and marriage. So as much as possible, we would prefer them not to have these numbers, right? But if you have, then what to do? Some people say, Andy, have, then how? Well, I tell you the problem. I also tell you the solution, right? Solution. But again, solution is up to you whether you're going to take or not. I'm the trainer, I'm the coach. Today, my job is to educate you. I'm not the salesperson. So whether you do anything or not, nothing much to do with me, right? But it's my job to explain things clearly to you. And it's also my job to tell you what are those numbers that are auspicious, bring you good health, and also bring you good money. If you have them, congratulations. And what are these numbers? I will review to you very soon. So now I will take the chance to do some analysis of numbers. So I have, okay, not that many people, sorry. I have a few people's mobile number here that I will analyze, but then a lot of people I don't have. So I need feedback from the audience to tell me. But this person I have, Frederick, you are there, right, Frederick? And then, oh, Frederick, oh, from Grow Room. Okay, I didn't know Frederick is from Grow. Can let me analyze Frederick number first. It looks like you got, oh yeah, this is the number. So I will hide 1 or 2 digits so as to give Frederick some privacy. Otherwise, later, the girls are all call Frederick for dates, and then Frederick will be very busy. Right? Today is Mid-Autumn Festival. Or Frederick, you want me to expose your whole 8 digits so that later the girls will call you for dates? I do not know. Okay, this one I look at is a very clever person and full of ideas and quite creative and good in talking also. So there's never a down moment. Correct. If you are with Frederick today, he can talk about anything. In Singapore, we say talk like sing song. But there's nothing wrong with it. So this number also means use the intelligence, make good money. So is it true that Frederick income is quite high? Well, not to worry that we're not going to borrow money from you. Of course, high or low is subjective. What I mean is that this one can earn money. But they haven't finished yet. The but is that hard to hold on to money. So Frederick has high spending. Then people say he spent on what? Spent on family, on own upkeep, and also spend on women. So don't know how true is that Frederick got. Don't know whether Frederick is married or single. Oh, I do not know. But sometimes I say the spend on women. Of course, women can be your girlfriends. Of course, for the married men, they always envy the single man. So this number also shows that this person look cheerful outside, but inside is an introvert. So will more or less keep feelings to himself. This number shows that the person is able to think out of the box. To be own boss. So of course can be employee, But this person, bigger value is actually in own boss as a self-employed. So the other not so good of this number is that easy to incur debt due to the zero inside. So the zero can also mean got some obstacles and also some health issues. And can also mean that the friends become villain, that harm you. So at the end of the day, this number basically work very hard and income is so-so. So what I mean is that by right, Frederick should be earning a higher level of income, but by left, because of this number, he's earning less. So at the end of the day, and this number is not doing justice to Frederick. So Frederick is such a capable person, he's deserving much more money. However, this number is not giving him those things. So I will suggest Frederick to take a serious look what you want to do with your life. I suppose, Frederick, you are still quite young. I think no matter how you are younger than me, because I'm close to 60, right? And if you're younger than me, then you got many more years than me. So it makes sense for you to get a nice number, and from now onwards, you'll be having a good life. So for Frederick, later I will send you the information regarding if you want to change number, how to change and all those things. Can, So now, any questions from Frederick, you can let me know. If no questions, then I will go on to the next person. Looks like today I only have those online. So those on-site, I really do not know your numbers. And I don't know who is there, who is not there. Anyway, we can talk more privately. For Frederick, we can always do WhatsApp. Okay, next person. Let me go to the next person. Next person, let me see here. Wow, not easy for me to find. The attendance, registered attendance, and the names in Zoom here quite different. Wow, so different that I also gone already. Don't know who is who. Wow, it's really a challenge for me. I'm not able to identify someone that I have their number here. Yeah, Frederick and Thomas is the same. Yeah, it's Frederick Thomas. Okay. So let me see. Do I have a Jenny? Oh, I don't have Jenny.
You can analyze this Dinah, Michelle. They are in the Zoom.
Oh, Michelle. Michelle looks like it's a change number. Correct, Michelle? And then
Dinah.
Oh, Dinah. Okay, Dinah. Okay, let me analyze Dinah's number. Okay. Okay, sorry, I cannot move. I cannot stuck. Okay, can already. Okay, this is Dinah's number. So from here, can see that Dinah is an attractive woman. Is it true, Dinah? You attract men. You make heads turn. Every time you go to the hawker center, you see the men all turn their heads towards you. So I'm only analyzing the number. I do not know how Dinah looks like. How attractive is she? I do not know. Whether she's Miss Singapore or Mrs. Singapore caliber, I do not know. But I do know that she is also a professional. She is a professional and very intelligent. I'm not sure whether Dinah is married or not, but seems to have many romances. So in Chinese, we call 桃花. So that's called attracted romance. So some are bad romances. So some are 烂桃花, some are 正桃花. And so likely in the traits of, so I'm trying to guess what traits is Dinah. Dinah, you can respond to me. You can actually talk or whatever. Okay, this seminar you can respond to me. No problem. So from the number here, you're likely in the traits of IT, and you're likely work in a large company. Maybe you work for the government, and you could be also be in the design, creative industry, and some kind of beauty things as well. Huh? So one thing for sure, you're not in those very dull, fixed kind of job like a programmer, that kind, or accounting. Huh? So this one very high spending, especially this part, 6182. Wow, that means spend on friends, right? And a lot on the own upkeep. SK2 lah, SK2 spend a lot, and 618 may mean got bad romance, 烂桃花了, So if this is a man, then likely this man is basically a two-timer. Got a girlfriend, then got another girlfriend. Since Diana is a woman, so I think women usually they are more faithful. So, and then this one is basically you attracted this kind of romance, not that you purposely want to have. The man just for no reason wants to come close to you, and that's why you get involved in all these things. So basically, this number basically got no wealth numbers, and then benefactors also gone. So this number not so good. The benefactors gone. So if you ask me career success, so lah. At the end of the day, it's so. So it's not so good, this number. So for Diana, I will suggest, since you are young and beautiful, so you get a nice number, get a beautiful number that more or less befits you, how you look like, then you have a more prosperous life for the rest of your life. Can, okay, so that's all. Next, I go to Kelly, right? Kelly Sim, correct, Kelly Sim. Yeah, you're in the Zoom. So Kelly, you can respond to me if you're in the Zoom. So Kelly is a very capable woman, high income earner. So it's a career woman. Am I right or not? Kelly, not correct, must tell me. Are you a lawyer, a professional, something like that? Senior management, something like that, Madam hold that kind of things. I don't know whether Kelly is there or not. I can see the name, but no response. So this one talks well, right? And very strong personality. Can also be stubborn, or some people say it's not stubborn, having the own personality, very strong personal opinion. So income is high. That's this number not relaxed. Not relaxed. So very few or almost very few benefactors. So a lot of things are basically you work hard by yourself. So people will ask me, how do you know someone has a lot of benefactors? Oh, very simple, right? See, everywhere they go, got people volunteering, want to help them. Few benefactors that you put in Facebook say, looking for people to help me. Then in the end, only one person turn up, right? That means no benefactors, right? And this one, basically is a saver, and sometimes can be also quite stingy as well, right? Good in money management. Okay, this one not good for marriage. I don't know whether Kelly is married or single. So the health issues will be more towards the body aches, and then the hair loss, insomnia, and also some reproductive systems issues. So all in all, this number is not very good number because it already has two numbers that are not supposed to have. You have all of them here. You're not supposed to have 1 9, but actually you got more than 1 9. You got 1 9, then you got 9 1, and behind you got 7 8. Wow, So we say a woman cannot use any one of these, and you have 3. So it's actually very bad for your health. Of course, Kelly, you're now still young. Maybe all this is not a concern. But our number analysis is reading your past, present, future, and this is a risk analysis, right? So in risk assessment, we want to let people know the risk, and it's for them to take whatever action they want to mitigate the risk, right? And then it's more a matter of the probability of happening, the probability of happening. So how high is the chance of happening? So for us, reading these numbers, having so many these taboo numbers for women, so the chance of bad things happening is quite high. Maybe it has not happened yet, but then you can take it as a precaution, like buy insurance, right? When you buy insurance, nothing happened, then you don't blame the insurance company, right? The premium you pay, you happily pay for it. But if anything happened, then you'll be grateful to yourself for buying the insurance. So all in all, this is not a good number. So I would advise Kelly to buy insurance, to get a new number, so that you can actually fulfill your wish and dreams and realize your potential. So our job here is to harness the potential of everyone. We all got a lot of potential, but somehow because of the acquired energy through the mobile numbers, that we somehow is not behaving our potential. So by changing mobile numbers, it can help us a lot. So this is the understanding we have, huh? Can, huh? So this is all about the case studies, all about the law of happening. Can, huh? So if any comments from Kelly, you can let me know. If not, then I go to the next one. Cho Kim Sim, right? Cho Kim, yeah, Kim Sim, huh? Cho Kim Sim is here. Is it correct? Kim Sim, I don't know whether it's a male or female. I do not know, can't tell from here. So this one got 204. This is basically 5 goals, just now we say, right? With 0 some more. 5 goals with 0 is worse than 5 goals without 0. Huh? Then after that, behind it has the 488, which is take life, extend. Huh? Extend because you got one more 8 behind. That means your 4-8 extends. Huh? So this is combining. So we say 5 goals plus take life is very bad for health. Huh? And this also money gone fast. Huh? Money gone very fast. So 204 here can mean that your skills and intelligence are not put to use or put to wrong use. Huh? For example, you are quite creative, but then people don't use your creativity. People say, don't be smart, just follow what I say. And then in the end, you make up by working hard. But then the career is so-so. 720 also means earn good money, but can't keep the money. The money gone very fast. How fast the money gone? 7204 likely it's gone in some bad decision. And then it's also here is extend some more. 720488 can also mean money stuck in investments, some bad investments. So all in all, this number very bad for wealth, very bad for wealth. So not sure is Kin Sim is there? Kin Sim, are you there? Cho Kin Sim, huh? If you are there, you can have some response. Okay, so not very sure. So anyway, if not, then I will move on to the next person. So not sure who's the next person, because looking at this attendance, and then we have a few people already changed their numbers, like Fu Boon Kit and Irene Tan, right? Already changed their numbers, and Michelle Ng already changed her number. So looks like we have Jessica and a Tang, but I do not know what is Jessica's and Tang's number. Anyway, if you want me to analyze the number, I can do it for you, no problem. But if I do not know your number, I can analyze for you. So anyway, I think best that I continue the seminar. If you guys want me to analyze, then you text me privately in the Zoom chat room, okay, so I cannot be sitting down here waiting for other people to tell me the numbers, right? Can, so let's continue the seminar. So people are very curious, what are those auspicious numbers? We can take a clue from those successful companies like Alibaba. You'll find that Alibaba, founded in the year 1999, simply means a leader having a leadership for very long, right? And if you look at their IPO dates and prices, you'll find that actually their numbers are all designed to make a lot of money. So from here, you can see they actually created a lot of two mega rich persons in Asia. One of them is Japan, Mr. Sun, and he holds 25% of Alibaba. So Alibaba by shareholder is the largest, it's a Japanese company. Okay, for Frederick question, you have two numbers, and depending on which one you use more, the one that you use more will affect you. So if you want me to analyze your second number, we can do it privately over WhatsApp. Will your first number affect the second number? Then definitely it will. So it is like I wear two sets of clothing. I wear the shirt here, and outside I wear a vest or wear a coat, right? Like in cold countries, they have to wear a coat, right? Definitely the shirt and the coat will affect me, right? But in Singapore, so hot, only wear one shirt, only the shirt affect me, right? But then some days inside aircon cold, I wear the sweater, the sweater will also affect me. So the one that you use for work will affect your work, one for personal will affect your personal. So if you have two numbers, of course the best is two are good numbers. But then if you say, well, Andy, change two numbers, isn't that very expensive, like buying two handphones? Then buy one handphone first, right? You can change one number first, and then you make some money, then you slowly change the other number. One thing for sure, whoever changed mobile numbers with us all experience good results. Why I say so? Not I say so. This guy, last Saturday text me, Andy, I want to come down and see you. Last Saturday cannot lah, I'm doing training, right? So I say, you have any problem? He said, no problem. I want to come down and tell you I got good results from changing mobile number. I want to express my gratitude. So to me, you express your gratitude by texting me good enough lah. So I said, no need to come down. But he said, I must come down and see you. So in the end, he came down because he wants to give me the mooncake lah. No wonder lah, And then he said, very good that now they sold the house and that kind of things, And the wife also, the wife experienced much more changes. Again, all these things I do not know. My job is to teach, and then I give people advice. Maybe you can change the number. You don't want to change, also can. And in the end, they decided to change, and then that's what they get, right? Results. So for the Wanda group, they have very good numbers, but unfortunately, they have 2 zeros inside, and the 2 zeros turn their wealth into in debt. They got stuck. iPhones used to be selling very well because they have the ending digit 49, which will actually help them to sell more. Again, this pricing thing is a proven thing. So I myself have been helping one person consistently for all the property prices, and the person has been getting good results. If you want to verify with me, you can come down and then I'll show you the phone conversation between me and this person. And in Taobao, 149 will sell more than 148 because what is a tick life, right? And then 49 is 16% higher than 38, but it sells 10 times more. The reason is the 38 is the Liu Sha. Liu Sha is actually the unhappy, tend to attract the unhappy viewers and buyers. Li Ka-shing has this car number plate, so brought him a lot of benefactors. For this Tencent Holdings boss called Pony Ma, he's the richest Chinese in the world. His company called Tencent Holdings, the share price dropped so much to 300 plus, right? Market crash, the Hang Seng Index dropped from 30,000 to 18,000, 19,000. His share price still 300 plus, right? And because in 1998, when he formed the company called Tencent Holdings, he was using this car. This was how he looked like in 28 years old. Today, he's 50 already, right? So in 1998, he used this car, and that attracted big and powerful benefactors. Jack Ma, this number means must be a leader open mouth to earn a lot of money. Chairman Mao was given this number, and he used this car to receive the foreign leaders, and this number simply means 31772. That means open mouth, the money will come in. So he opened his mouth and attracted foreign investments into the country. For Deng Xiaoping, he was using this card to show everyone he's a leader. For the current President Xi Jinping, this number simply means a leader making good money continuously. So indeed, in a few weeks' time, he will be, his term will continue, and his job now is to clean up. And next year, China will open up and the economy will fly. Are you ready to fly with China's economy next year? Closer at home, people say that if you know numbers, maybe you can make some money in the Singapore stock market. And this is a Straits Times Index 30 component shares. And there are two companies here. The share price went up by 40-50% from last year this day to today. Can you guess which are the two companies that increased the price by 40-50%? Anybody can make a guess? One of them is called Sembcorp Industries, and the other one is CapitaLand. So excluding Sembcorp Industries, looking at CapitaLand, the share price went up by more than 40% from last year to this year because they have very good stock code. They all got a stock code. So much so that corporate, they also know how to make use of numbers. For example, Mapletree Group, right? Mapletree Commercial Trust took over Mapletree North Asia Commercial Trust at an offer price of 1.1949. And this number basically is a very leader making good money continuously, right? So this number basically is very successful. So the merger was successful. So in case you wonder what's so big deal about Mapletree Commercial Trust, it owns the largest shopping center in Singapore called VivoCity, and in Hong Kong it's called Festival Walk. So Next Shopping Center is a copycat of Vivo. Next does not belong to Mapletree. So that's why we say the power of numbers. Numbers can carry energy. The energy will create results. The results will make our life. This is unbreakable law that's always there, whether you believe or don't believe. Right? So for people that choose to believe, they will say, I want to believe, I want to do, but then how is it possible, right? So for us, it's best that we get a number that is complementary to our 八字. For people that may not know, 八字 means 8 characters, 八字, right? 八 means 8 字 means characters, and it's derived from our year, month, day, and time of birth. Each element has 2 characters, so combined got 8 characters, 八字. And among these 4 areas, the one that we look the most, the highest weightage, is your day of birth. So the Chinese believe that based on the lunar calendar, based on China time zone, the day you are born, the time you are born, we have this 八字. And in this 八字, we can actually tell your life. And if certain things are not so good, we will make up the difference through the mobile numbers. So in other words, we are complementing what you lack of through mobile numbers. That's why people say this is called mobile number change luck, right? For the people who came to the shop, you can see outside in big bold yellow, 手机号码改印, which simply means mobile number change luck, right? So you change your mobile number, you change your luck. Right? And this is one of the fastest and easiest way. I mean, let's look at it. If you want to change your luck today, what can you do? You can change your house feng shui, change your looks, change your clothing, change your boss, change your occupation, change your country, change your spouse, change your boyfriend, girlfriend, go for study, take out a degree course, take out skill future course, do a lot of things, or maybe become very religious, right? So many things that people say, why not just change mobile number? Because changing mobile number is one of the fastest and easiest way. And the good news is, it's the lowest cost way. The cost is very low compared to the other ways. So with that, we are able to work smart and not just work hard. You want to work smart or work hard?
Work smart.
Work smart, So don't change number. The problems remain. One day can be very serious. Understand that this is a risk assessment. So even though it has a 0.001% chance of happening, but if you are a responsible person like me, I would not allow a 0.001% chance of things happening, right? I want to make sure things are at least to my comfort level, right? So once you change number, basically your luck change. And this is not something I say, you say. This is said by more than 4,000 people who have changed their mobile numbers with us since 2018. And they come from all walks of life, not just Singapore, Malaysia, China, Taiwan, our 4 major markets, but also very far away like USA, UK, Australia, New Zealand. I've changed for 2% in New Zealand. I've changed for 2% in Luxembourg. Luxembourg. And how soon can you see results? So this lady, she lives in Luxembourg. She's a Portuguese. She came to the Zoom seminar and I explained, analyzed her number. And then she decided to change for herself and her daughter. And the good news is that if you change for 2%, the second person has a 15% discount, 15, not 50. So let me repeat one more time. 15%, 15%. That time got one person text me, Andy, you say 50%. Hey, where got so good thing 50%? 慢慢淡淡固固 15%, 15% for the second person. And after that, she sent the testimonial, say very good results. This is what she said, not I say. And then Yuki, even more fantastic. She got results before she got her new number. 7 days before she got her new number, she got results already. And we also got people from Taiwan that already changed their numbers under a Taiwan master, but still got no breakthrough. So upon our advice, change his number one more time and
台湾高雄的展宏。
with 150,000 Singapore dollars, that's Taiwan dollars 1 million.
首先现在的一些人脉就慢慢进来了。那个时候我当下就说，杨大哥。
So what he meant is that after he changed his number, suddenly many benefits come to him, and in the end he joined the Dongsheng 集团 group, right? And the business doing very well.
我是
Next is Singapore, and then they go
in the beauty and wellness industry. So yeah, previously I chanced upon Andy's Facebook post. I was a little bit skeptical, but out of curiosity, I just have him analyze my old mobile number. And to my surprise, it was pretty accurate, especially the part about my previous platform. So I worked very hard, but the platform was not bringing me any career success, because I could not unleash my full potential of my leadership and my skills. And then hence it brought me no wealth, no career success, and then even my marriage was affected. So I decided to go down to listen to the talk done by 2 teachers, an NTU MBA holder and also a chartered accountant. Then I realized, numbers have energy also. And they actually are all based on scientific experiments and the law of large numbers and statistics. So okay, I was pretty convinced, and so when teacher advised that I to change the mobile number, I did. And then I realized, okay, within a month, I changed my platform. My income rose by 3-fold, and then I even during the circuit breaker period, my income rose. And I also noticed my health started to get better. I felt sick less often. My complexion improved. My sensitive skin and nose got better. And also because I generally have more positive energy, this number is bringing me a big network of friends, very positive people in my new platform, and also a lot of very big and powerful benefactors. And of course, my marriage started to have more laughter, more happiness, and I realized my life is starting to be more abundant with joy and bliss. And now I can even bring this and spread it to my family and friends and society at large. And I can really empower more people to change their lives. So it's really quite amazing what this small change can do to your life.
So a small change can do wonders. So for people that wonder what is she doing, she's in New Skin and doing quite well in New Skin, beauty and slimming company, health supplements company. So for Gordon Chiu, he's in the property line and he was having some depression because the son suddenly diagnosed with blood cancer. So upon changing his number, he became more positive and closed a deal that earned himself 100,000 income. So this is one of the more drastic change from depression to 100,000 in 1 month's time.
大家好，我们这是我的房屋经纪的生意那边会说比较能表现，
所以 humble 来是，
你
是有表现so very humble guy. Next is William.
Great day, friends. William is the name, and cultivating of human potential is actually my game. Well, before changing my phone numbers and so on, which I didn't know that there's so much of negative energy in my old numbers, which causes a lot of unfortunate things as well. things like accident and so on and so forth. So after changing the new numbers and so on, things are getting so much better because I'm getting a lot of calls from overseas to do training for them, as well as a lot of calls for partnership to actually collaborate and work together. So basically, if you say that you don't believe it, then you better think about it twice, because it doesn't mean that it's not there, it doesn't happen. It may happen. So always prevent than to find cures at the end of it. Get yourself into something good, change it for a reason, change it for a better life, so that you can experience a better life as well. Who knows? One day you may have what I have. Lots of call, lots of opportunity coming after changing of numbers.
Yeah, next is Jack Lee. So he got very fast.
I'm a property more healthier. Okay. Then of course in terms of business, I think there's a lot of things happen, miracles, I put it this way, because there's a lot of old customers that disappeared many years ago. They start calling me, and I also get a lot of new customers through my advertisement, through online, Facebook, from newspaper, which is seldom you get it, okay, because there's so many competition. Yet things happen, and I start converting many of these small sales, and of course a lot of big sales I hope is coming in because I met up with a lot of old customers.
So basically, after you change your mobile number, you get many people looking for you. This is called 贵人来财.
I'm a property.
And myself, my old number changed more than 3 years already. So the new number has brought me real tangible results for 3 years in a row. First in both individual and team results. And for Vince, also similar. She got results just by looking at Teacher Lee's message. And for Francis, still able to make money from events. This gentleman got a lawsuit and he came and see Teacher Lee. Teacher Lee read his parcel for him and tell him change the number is enough. And indeed he changed and able to win the 2 lawsuits. This one won a lot of 4Ds. Anyway, if you want to buy 4D, you can still have a few more hours to buy until 6 p.m. For the people who came on site, make a visit down to basement and try your luck to buy. So, but after changing mobile number, you buy, your luck will be better. So now I have not changed number. You, by all means, go and buy. Can buy 4D? Of course, can buy. Will strike or not? I do not know. I know I won't be sitting here talking to you, right? But I do know that people who change new numbers, the chance of happening striking 4D is higher. I got one person, cannot tell the name because it's a low profile. He struck 120,000 in 4D. He changed his number in April. I think March, April. He struck the 4D in June. And this Feng Shui master also got money after changing his number. And for Paxson.
My name is Paxson. I get to know one of my friends who tell me, share with me regarding my handphone number. And I have changed to a new number 2 months already. Things is getting better for me. I'm getting bigger order. And after I get the order, I have the opportunity to keep the money. Thank you very much, Andy.
So you not just can earn the money, you also can keep the money, right? And Edward Koo, the wife, treats him much better after he changed his phone number. And this is a person with 4 cancers. After more than 2 years, she got full recovery.
完全好了，2年后才去看医生，明年来去看。
So after more than 2 years, she got full recovery. This gentleman, even more fantastic, earned himself $1.5 million. Of course, you can say these are isolated, but the case is that we have changed for more than 4,000 people since 2018, and we have a lot of testimonials, written testimonials as well. We can show you the PDF file. The key reason is that we read the parcel very accurately. We even have a parcel report for you, right? So from here, you can map the entire life. We help you to open new bank account and design for you a new bank password to use so they can keep the money and help you find the right benefactors. This looks like mine, Red, monkey, and rooster. This one looks like mine. These 3 are my favorite zodiac, among which rooster is the best. Rooster is a chicken. So if you are rooster, then come and talk to me. If you are dragon, sorry, dragon and dragon no good. And we also in the mobile number, we not just design the number, we even search under the telcos to find the perfect fit for you. Once you found the fit, you just go and activate the number enough already. Huh? And we help you find the right trade and career, what the right food, right color, right accessories, and also we have these card reading surveys, whereby if you have a difficult question, don't know how to resolve, come and see Teacher Lee. She will use the Changjieli by cards to find answers for you. So all in all, this is the 13 services we have, not just mobile number change, plus bank password, plus also a whole lot of other services. So if there's such a service that brings us good health, good wealth, good business, good benefactors, good marriage, relationship, good career, if a service can bring you so many benefits, what is the value?
Prices.
Yeah, many people say it's priceless. Just on health alone, it's priceless. So people are willing to pay a lot of money to buy the latest Samsung Galaxy Fold or iPhone 14. So why not take the money, 2499, and change your life, right? And we have 3 freebies. You're able to attend our 2 days basic class without coming out a single cent. So for people who wants to attend the 2 days class, it's happening on 24th, 25th of September, and the fee is 688. But if you change your mobile number under this package A, you can actually get to attend it for free. Not only that, you also can advance to the intermediate class for free as well. This is starting at 1133. Combined together is already $1,800, right? 1,700, huh? Plus, after you change your number, you update your friends. So friends will be so curious why you change the number. You let your friends know, and your friends also interested. And in the end, the company will refund you 40% of what your friend paid. So in other words, when you refer 2.5 people, you get back all your money. Isn't that amazing? Eh? Have you seen such generous payout schemes before? Huh? Not very frequently seen, right? So this 2499 is for the list of 13 services. But for people who say, Andy, I like it very much, but then you say iPhone 14, I use Xiaomi phone, can or not? Of course can. Huh? Xiaomi phone sells for, Xiaomi 11 sells for 1,000. Ours don't even need 1,000, it's only 949. We change the mobile number for you. We give you a new bank password. It's only 949 Singapore dollars. And we have 3 freebies some more, right? You're able to refer your friends and earn 15%, 15%. So if you refer your own family members, they can straight away deduct the 15% of the fees. 949 minus 15% is 806.65, $806. Huh? And after that, you also can attend one of our next class. Okay, this one is not updated. Huh? And if today you make payment by 6 p.m., now it's 3:30, you're able to get this crystal bracelet free of charge, subject to stock availability. Huh? So for those in the shop right now, quickly look for, make the payment, and then get this crystal bracelet that sells for $68. Huh? This is the very good offer that we have. And with 949, it's less than how you come up for a Xiaomi phone. Now you can change your entire life. Huh? And submit the form. And for people online, you will do everything online. And payment, you can of course do online, pay now, pay lah. Or if you want to use credit card, those who are at the shop, you can actually swipe the credit card. Huh? But online also can use PayPal, which is using credit card. Just that you need to add 3.5% to the bill because this is the processing fee. Huh? Okay, so more or less, I have already finished my presentation. At the end of the day, our goal is to help you to have the wealth and success with the right numbers, specifically right mobile numbers. How much is a life worth, you know? Is a life worth 949 or 2499 or whatever? So take care of your life, have a good life, and I will see you at the top, right? So thank you very much for attending. And in case you have any questions, you can direct to either direct to Jean or to the staff. Huh? So we will take a short break because later we will get Teacher Lee to tell us the feng shui. Many people wondering, I have to pay a lot of money for feng shui master. No need, listen to Teacher Lee. She will share with you. And we shall take a 10 minutes break, is it? 好，我们现在就休息哈，等一下李老师将会为大家解答什么是风生水起、财源滚滚来的风水布置。如果你的家里有什么东西要改善的话，就开始要研究这些风水。等一下风水讲座会大家解释哈。 我们现在就来一个休息哈，10分钟就，所以3点现在3:34哈，3:45也是可以哈，345哈，3:45我们就继续，3:45 we will come back at the Zoom 哈。Thank you very much, and later I will do the introduction for Teacher Lee as well 哈。Thank you very much, and yeah, see you again. Okay, so we still have 1 more minute, so please come back 哈，还有1分钟，我们将恢复我们的线上课，所以在线下和线上的同学们，请大家准备好。等一下，李老师将会为大家讲课，关于如何做到风生水起、财源滚滚来。So 这个讲座是以中文举行的。So the next one will be in Chinese. There is no English translations.
韦老师，韦老师可以开始了。
好，谢谢我们的同学们回到我们的现场哈，我们现在就继续我们的讲座。接下来就是由我们的李老师来讲风生水起，财源滚滚来。关于风水的讲座是华语的讲座哈。现在让我简短介绍一下我们的李老师。我们的李老师就是我们阴阳数字能量学的创办人，他也是一都国学研究院的董事。李老师从事命理、八字、风水都有好多年了。李老师的风水就是立竿见影啊，就是说改一次就够，也不用花太多钱去买这个昂贵的东西，也不用说每年不同的年，什么鼠年、猴年又换一下，就不用，立竿见影，一次就够。其实就是帮助大家省钱哈。为什么呢？因为李老师的风水是从胡一鸣大师那边继承下来的。胡一鸣大师他的风水就是简单、容易。还有另外一点的话，就是可以验证啊，因为胡一鸣大师已经从事命理风水好多年，也被中央电视台上台访问过7次，因为他准确的预测出央视大楼什么时候会发生火患，所以李老师继承了，他也做了很多的风水。其实每一个周一晚上，李老师都有一个风水的讲座。其他的日子也是上门去看风水啊，有办公楼啊，有居家风水，有店啊，什么样都有哈。这些都是有一些李老师的一些的认证啊、验证哈。这些比如说这个是那些有一个叫做金牌风水师的证书啊，大家可以看到，就是这个是金罗盘奖啊，金牌风水师。所以这个就是金罗盘奖金牌风水师。所以大家现在听到的讲座，就是李老师以他的经验、他的业绩来获取这个叫做金牌风水师，所以大家要抓紧时间哈。如果有些人要记下笔记就记下来，因为风水的东西事关重要啊，不可不察也哈。好了，让我们事不宜迟，赶紧以热烈掌声来欢迎我们的李老师。
OK。好的，那请掌声来送给我们的吴老师。好，也请各位来送一个掌声给我们自己，欢迎大家的到来。OK， 好，来，我们不然先听一下这个风水哈，也是很重要的哦。OK， 好，财位的布局和摆设会影响财运和事业。好，大家可以拍照哈，怎么样来布置你的财位？第一个，财位忌无炮，就是我们的这个背后呢，一定要有炮，有炮代表有贵人。财位应该要平整，平整就是不要乱糟糟的哈。来，坐到前面来。OK。第三个是财位尽凌乱 ，OK。震动，什么叫震动呢？比方说你的这个财位 in the corner， 你放一个空调在这里哈的 aircon， 那它是在动的，这个呢就是代表破财。所以呢，如果你的财位放这些动的东西，就不是很好。然后财位不可以太这个受污受冲，受污的话是就是 very dirty，OK。那受冲的话呢，好像门对着厕所都是不好的。第五个呢是财位不可受压，这个是衡量，这个衡量压在财位就不是太好。财位要亮不宜暗，所以要非常的亮 bright，OK，cannot be dark。财位要宜坐宜卧 ，OK， 我们的财位 the wealth corner，the wealth plate， 你可以坐，你也可以卧 ，OK， 坐就是 sit down， 卧呢就是 sleeping，OK。财位要放吉祥物，就是放那些 lucky 的那些东西 ，OK。然后呢，财位忌水，最好不要放水 ，Don't put the water。好像这个金鱼缸还是这种流水的东西放在corner就不是太好 ，OK。财位放的这个植物，第一个呢不可以放这些藤藤蔓蔓 ，OK， 不可以放带刺的，不可以放用水养的这些植物。OK， 那你如果放这些的话，代表你赚钱困难 ，It's hard to earn money。 OK， 哪些风水布局容易犯小人？好，来看一下犯小人的这个风水。第一个是床对门 ，OK，the bed，this one is the door，the door，this one is the bed，OK，不可以这样子冲哈，这样冲就不好。第二个呢，就是不见阳光，太阴暗 ，very dark，OK，这个也是犯小人的。第三个是你放很多的这些玩偶 ，OK， 放很多 toys 啊，这些也是不太好的，代表犯小人。第三个是放镜子 ，OK，the mirror，the mirror，OK， 对着这个床就不好。还有呢，尖角煞，这个是你的楼，那这边有个尖尖的 triangle，OK， 这样子对着你的 building 就不是很好哈，这个叫尖角煞 ，OK， 就会有小人官非。好，接下来呢，这个是老公容易遭桃花出轨的这个风水。OK， 国华，你帮我开一下这个灯好。好，前宫见花，这个老公容易招桃花，当然呢也有老婆也容易招桃花的哈。OK，so 我们要注意什么呢？前宫就是这个西北方 ，OK， 西北方 have the flower， 容易招桃花。第二个呢是卯至鱼缸，卯是东方 east，OK， 在 east 这个方位东边，如果你放这个鱼缸的话，也是会容易招桃花的。OK， 然后呢，财位漏光，比方说这个是你的财位 in the corner， 这个是你的大门 in the corner is 财位。OK，so 如果你的财位不可以有窗户，不能有 window， 不可以有门，这些都是漏财的。OK， 然后呢，这边是龙头对门 ，OK， 水龙头啊，水龙头 ，OK， 对着门代表什么呢？代表一些不好的事情会发生。OK， 接下来是床处对宫，对宫是西方 ，OK， 西方 West，OK， 床 the bed is in the West，OK， 就会有这个小三、小四之类的。OK， 沙发靠窗，如果这个沙发后面有靠是有 benefactor， 但是如果这个背后没有靠的话呢 ，is a window，OK，is a window or is a door。OK， 都是什么呢？都是它是比较没有贵人的不用开算了。OK， 床左见色哈，床左见色，就是说床的左边，如果你有放这些好像一些裸女啊，还是说 OK 放一些不太好的东西哈，就是会诱发老公在情感上出轨，所以就是 left side 哈，左边不可以放这些东西。同样的，女生哈，女生 if you are wife，OK，then you don't put a man， 没有穿衣服的人 ，OK， 放在你的右边，这个也是招桃花的哈，就是女人招桃花。男人的这个是床的左边放女人，床的右边放男人哈，都是会招桃花的。卧室套房 ，OK， 卧室的套房就是这个卧室里边还有多一个房间。OK， 或者是多一个穿衣服的房间 ，OK， 这些都是代表，还是说这个衣帽间，还是有书房 ，OK， 都是容易出轨的。所以房间的里边不可以有第二个房间有第二个房间都容易出轨。花瓶干空，就是你有一个花瓶，但是你里边没有放东西，这样子空空的，也代表容易有烂桃花。如何调整富贵风水？今天呢，我们给大家分享的是阴阳风水，史上最伟大的发明。我们的这个风水派别很多，理论不一，各说各话。你们知道有哪些派别吗？有哪些派别？各种各样的派别，对不对 ？OK， 好，来，首先第一个路冲。路冲是好还是不好 ？OK， 来，觉得不好的举手，觉得不好的路冲 ，It's not good. You feel not good. Raise your hands. OK， 来，觉得不好的就举手。 陆聪好还是不好？Do you think good or not? No good. OK， 好，那我们来看一下哈，你觉得不好啊？这个反攻就是 outside 这边哈，在这边 good or not 好还是不好？在这边好还是不好 ？Good. This one here, here, here. No, no inside, outside. Here. 好还是不好 ？Is good or no good? No good. OK， 好。很多派别都觉得陆聪和反攻不好，让我们来看一下苹果公司 Apple Company，OK，Apple Company。So 在这个苹果的门口，它有一条长长的路，非常非常长的这个路哈 ，OK。那你看这个路这么的长，如果说陆聪不好的话，那苹果公司你们觉得好还是不好？好还是不好？非常好，对吗？所以陆聪好还是不好 ？Is good。苹果公司赚很多钱，对不对 ？OK， 可以说是排名在世界的前几位了哈。OK，is the top。OK，so 陆聪 good enough。OK，good。HTC is a lease company。它前面也是有一条长长的陆聪，上市公司哦，也是这个公司很有钱的哈。台积电呐、是台积电吗？非常有名的这个公司哈，你看长长的这个，然后呢，这个是 7-Eleven， 你看它门口停满了这些车，所以它的客户是非常非常多的哈，很多很多的客户。它前面有一条长长的陆聪，还有一条反攻，这个是反攻，这个是陆聪，所以呢，我们的这个陆聪和反攻好还是不好 ？Good enough。OK， 很好哈。巴菲特 Warren Buffett，OK。他的房子在这边，这是一个反攻，所以他的房子在这里。所以 Warren Buffett is a very rich person， 对吗？所以反攻呢，你讲他不好，其实是不存在这个理论的哦。老虎伍兹，你看老虎伍兹的房子这边也是一个反攻啊，他的房子在这里。OK， 微软，看微软公司 Microsoft。also 反攻，你看这边是反攻，他的房子在这里，啊，也是在反攻的这个地方。这个是 Google 有一个大大的反攻，那 Google 的房子在这里，所以 Google 你们觉得这个公司不错吗？非常不错哈。OK，it's a very rich company。OK， 所以反攻好还是不好？很好哈。OK， 那这个房子。以前的门在这里 ，OK， 以前的门在这里，所以呢，每一年会死人的哈，啊 ，someone die every year，OK， 在这个地方，所以做的也是很不好。然后我们跟他换风水，跟他门跟他关上这个门，开这个门就很好 ，OK， 再也没有死人了。所以改变人的命运，什么东西可以改变人的命运呢？第一个是时间，时间就是八字。第二个是风水 ，OK， 风水就是我们住的房子，我们的 office。所以八字、我们的出生年月日时和我们的风水都可以改变我们的命运。倒闭的店面总是经常换手，好像如果你要买shop house，OK， 你知道什么样的 shop house 可以帮你赚钱呢？你不希望你的 tenant always change, right? OK， 所以如果你看相同的命运、相同的建筑、相同的命运，这个建筑以前是这样，现在是这样，有看到不同哈 ？OK， 这个是深圳市 government 的政府，他们是这样子的。那深圳在习近平上台的时候，有很多人被抓去坐牢。OK 哈，双规被双规 ，OK 跟他的风水是有关的。南京市政府 ，OK， 所以各位去买 shop 啊，还是买 building 哦 ，be careful 啊，不要买到这样的哈。OK， 这个也是很多的官非。你看雨润大厦，那这边呢是雨润毒打残害好心的农民工，去打那些工人，打到头破血流，不给薪水还打别人。 OK 哈，所以这个就是非常的不好啊，有官非 lawsuits。OK， 人定胜天，命运掌握在自己的手里。请问你可以 control 你的命运吗？ You can control your life. You can control your lucky. OK， 好，不用开算了。
好看，对呀。
好 ，so 那有些人觉得是他可以 control 他的命运，但是呢，有很多人他非常的努力 ，work very hard，but still haven't see any good result. OK， 那这边呢是一个医院，这个医院它停满了这个 car park， 全部都是汽车，停满了汽车。OK， 所以它的生意是非常非常的好，有很多很多的 customer。然后呢，在见到第二间的时候，见到了山顶上。那各位有没有看到这个山顶有没有一个人呢？很少有 customer 哈，没有 customer， 没有那些看病的人。OK， 所以呢，这个跟风水是有关的。Google 去到中国的时候，你看 Google 几个月就怎么样啊？几个月的时间就撤离中国了哈，因为它的风水这个是错误的风水，是一个错误的风水。所以风水只有两派，是哪两派呢？风水有哪两派？啊？风和水吗？你们知道有哪两派的风水？哪两派的风水？谁知道？风和水。烟呢？烟说一下。准和不准哈？正宫和反宫。OK， 好，一派准，一派不准。就是准是什么呢 ？Correct。OK， 不准是 not correct。OK， 真理掌握在极少数人的手里。为什么呢？因为这个世界上20%的人掌握着这个世界上80%的财富。20% control the money, 80% wealth. OK， 如何分辨风水师的水平？你就看他改了风水之后多久有效 ，How fast you can see the result？ 多久能够学好风水 ？Normally 我们只需要4天，你就可以学得很好。Only 4 days. OK, you can learn very good 风水 because 阴阳风水 is a very simple 哈，很简单的，非常简单的这个风水。这个是我的小师妹哈，她很年轻。然后呢，这是胡老师，胡一鸣老师，我的老师。OK， 那在一次全国性的这个大会里边，我们来比赛。OK， 那这个大会来了几百位风水师，有很多人是年纪比较大的。可是呢，那后来这是一个主办方他邀请了全国的这个很著名的风水大师来到这里。后来他们就问别人，我们这里的风水好不好呢？那些风水师全部都说，哇，这个风水太棒了。OK， 那你们会赚大钱。OK， 然后也很多贵人相助，很多人都是这样说。但是我们的小师妹说什么呢？她说，我的意见跟他们会有一点不一样，所以等一下我最后一个上去讲。后来呢，她最后上去的时候，她就说，这个山庄呢是负债经营 index， OK， 负债经营，而且有很大的负债，而且呢，这个男主人还容易有心脏病。他讲完过后哈，然后他拿了金牌 ，Golden No.1， 好还是不好 ？OK， 来鼓掌。所以一个风水师好不好，不是看年龄的，对不对？是看什么呢？看准还是不准？那看这个房子，这边的房子哦。来，各位，你看到这个黄色的房子，这边是一个池塘。那你们觉得说这是一条路来到这边，你认为住在这个房子里，如果住到10多年的话，它会发生什么事情呢？会发生什么事情？What's happen? What's happen if you live in the house? OK， 是什么呢？儿子意外死。 啊，OK，儿子被雷劈死。好，你看这样的房子哦，你住进去的时候，你看他们家的长子哈的 son，OK，die already，是因为那个被雷劈死哈。OK，所以各位呢，如果你们的这个房子前后左右有什么东西，都会关系到你房子的这个风水，所以我们不可以乱乱住。OK，看这个房子 in Singapore，OK，我们会看到很多这样的 building， 下面是 swimming pool， 下面是游泳池。所以各位，如果你们家的房子，你买这个房子的话，你是谁喜欢买那个看到游泳池的？你要买这个看到游泳池的，还是没有看到游泳池的呢？你要买哪一个？OK， 来，你要买哪一个？看到游泳池的吗 ？Can view a swimming pool view? You want by this side? OK， 好，那我们来看一下，如果你买到这个 side 会怎么样呢？What's happen if you living here? OK， 我们来看一下哦，跳下来几个？4年跳4个。OK， 就是说住在这边的人，每一年都有人跳到这个水池里 jump，OK，jump into the swimming pool。OK， 那你知道为什么呢 ？Why？ 谁想知道为什么？谁想知道？谁想知道为什么？烟想知道哈 ？OK， 好，不用再开了好吗？没关系的，好吗？不用开。OK， 好，所以呢，那就是掉下来，全部跳下来，跳到这个水池，因为呢，跟它的风水是有关的哈。OK， 那如果你想知道为什么的话，来，谁想知道为什么的举手一下。好，如果你们来参加我的风水课，我会教你们，好不好 ？OK 阴宅、阳宅、住家、厂房、办公室的风水有没有区别？阴宅、阳宅、住家、厂房、办公室的风水都是一样的哈，都是一样的。OK， 调整后成功的比例，你们觉得如果调风水的话，成功比例应该会是多少？100% how many percent correct？ 180% 100%。OK， 180% 正确。OK， 来给他一个掌声。180% 正确。调整后多久有效 ？OK，so 多久会有效呢？3天就有效。通常你们换了风水是多久有效？通常OK 哈，所以呢是非常有多快？来，不用听我说，我们来听我们的学员说。OK， 那这边呢是我们的学员他说，门改好了，就这3天 ，within 3 days， 营业额超过了上个月1整个月的营业额，11月只有4000多，上个星期5调好，就这4天营业额已经到6000多了。晚上太太睡在床上还在收定金，谢谢您师傅。OK， 这个是我们新加坡的，他叫妙妙。他说我确实用老师的风水帮一个要倒闭的朋友改了之后越做越大，这是真的，我没有做其他人，我只做了很少数几个人。他现在谁都不信，只信我。他买房子是我帮他买的，他说只用了8个月就把这个房子的钱全部赚回来了。他当时80多万新币买的，他又搬更大的公司，也是我帮他找的办公室，现在越做越好，每个月都跟我汇报赚了多少钱。然后呢，他开始的时候是租房子 rent house， 那我公司快不行了 ，OK， 只是改了一个门，一切都不一样了。2年不到就自己买屋子，现在要买地了。然后呢，我去那个房子看，我指出这个男人是心脏病开刀。我不仅看出来是开刀，还知道是心脏病，更知道是男主人开刀。那家人把我当神，我不是神，我是很神气。所以呢，如果各位来学风水，你会看到很多其他的风水师看不到的东西。好，这个我相信呢，很多人他在买 shop house 的时候或者买 office，OK， 以前这个 office 它的门是开在这里，那个公司快不行了，快要倒闭了。现在我们把它换到这里，这个公司的营业额来看一下 ，the sales 直线上升。OK， 一天就赚了1 day 12K， 一天就赚了12K，OK，12000。然后呢，他说最高的是14000，我没有截图。OK， 自古阴阳多贫穷。有一句话说，为什么自古就是古代的时候，很多的风水师觉得自己很贫穷，对不对？对吗？古代的风水师为什么很贫穷呢？是什么原因呢？What is the reason？ 为什么古代的风水师都很贫穷呢？很多人不相信吗？不是风水师嘞，就是古代的风水师很贫穷，什么原因？什么原因？风水师他自己帮人改风水，他自己很穷，是什么原因？乱改哈，乱改，因为他理论是错的，是不是 ？OK， 啊，所以那个风水师很贫穷，为什么很贫穷呢？因为他的理论是错的。OK， 好，所以他很穷，因为他改不了自己。如果你的理论是对的，你不管是改别人、改自己都可以调好，对不对 ？OK， 万物皆有气，这个气就是 energy， 这个气我们就把它叫做风水。OK， 这个是眼睛看不到的，但是呢，科学家拍的这个照片，它旁边就有这个 energy， 就是气。啊，这边也是一样的，也是气。男人和女人也是有气场，这个 energy 也是一样的。气场感应，我们呢就是用高速摄影的方式来拍出这个水的结晶。这是一个湖水哈，之前拍它的时候是非常丑陋，然后呢，对它用这个佛教密宗加持过后的水，非常的漂亮，好像佛光的形状。听到美好的祝词也是非常的漂亮，然后呢，像这个明快清爽的曲子一样美丽而公正。然后呢，骂他混蛋 ，OK， 骂混蛋，那个水好像很生气 ，very angry。OK， 然后呢，218和413，你看413和218写着不同的字。第1天、第6天218已经烂了，第9天这边已经全部烂黑了。OK， 所以数字也是有能量的。什么叫藏风聚气呢？藏风聚气的风水，我们今天没有讲到任何的 religion， 我们讲的是物理学。OK， 这个是气聚，好像那个吸铁石，吸铁石正负极会相吸在一起啊。OK， 正负极相吸在一起，这个是气散，两个正两个负，它会互相的排斥，它会推开来。OK。好，为什么我们的风水说后面要低，前面要高呢？为什么后面要高，前面要低呢？什么原因呢？因为高为阳，低为阴。OK 哈，阳这个是阳，这个是阴，这个是阳，这个是阴，所以它的头部为阳，脚部为阴。所以那个人呢，这样子来放的话，这边阳，这边是阴。它这个你看阴阳的衔接是非常好的，就是对的哈，这个就是对的风水。但是如果我们把这个脚朝这边，头朝这边的话，那么人的头这边就是什么样啊？你看这边是阳嘛，这边是阴嘛，那么就是阳阴阳阴阴阳就不对了，它就怎么样啊？它就 opposite。所以这种风水反过来就是不对的。OK， 所以我们叫阴阳颠倒，就是这个意思。为什么龙边要高，虎边要低呢？啊，很多人说风水要龙高虎低，为什么一定要龙高虎低呢？啊，比方说我们的这个房子在这边，这边是龙边，这边是虎边，高为阳，低为阴。OK， 好，那为什么这边要高，这边要低？这边低好不好？龙边低好还是不好？好吗？为什么不好？龙高虎低为什么 ？Why？ 为什么要龙高虎低呢？水会这样流下来是吗？这边是没有水呀。OK 哈，龙高虎低的原因，来我们看一下为什么哈？是因为呢高为阳，低为阴。我们的地球它是在转的，对不对？地球在自转，所以呢它自转的话，地球我们从这个南极点上面来看，它是自西向东在转，逆时针的旋转，所以它在转的时候它会产生风。 所以它的风吹过来的时候呢，如果这边比较高的话，那个风就不会直接吹到房子。如果你的房子每天被着这个风吹的话，会怎么样啊？那个气会散，所以人会疲劳，人会累，会生病，对吗？但是如果那个风吹过来的时候，你有东西挡着，它当然就气就会聚在你的房子那边。那个气很聚的时候，你的人精神就会比较好，啊，各方面都会比较好，所以对你的健康也是会比较好。所以呢，要龙高虎低。火灾的物理原理，为什么会发生火灾呢？火灾的物理原理是因为摩擦起火啊，这边是摩擦起火。好像中央大楼建起来的时候，还建到一半的时候，我们就说这个点和这个点会起火。OK， 当时没有人在意哦。OK， 好，所以呢，那后来 A 点和 B 点，结果后来呢，真的着火了，还没有盖完就着火了。OK， 这边也是着火啊，所以还有新闻也是说央视大楼又着火了。那为什么会着火呢？就是因为这个气从这里下来的时候到这边就会产生摩擦，所以就着火。那这个气下来到这里也是产生摩擦，就会着火。OK， 好，摩擦起火的原因。好，这个房子你看它相隔很近 ，OK， 它会发生什么事情呢？如果你住在这里的话，住在这边还是这边，会发生什么事情呢？你看这个气从这边下来到这里，这个气从这里下来到这里，它会在这个地方产生摩擦，而且它很窄，那个气出不去，就会一直在这里撞啊，一直在这里撞，所以最后呢，就很容易摩擦就着火。你看这个房子着火，它着火它没有地方跑，为什么呢？因为太近了，你看没有地方跑出去，说这个屋子有很多人4到5个人死亡在这个屋子里，逃不出去。这个房子会发生什么事呢？如果你住在里面的话，会发生什么事情呢？这个房子好不好 ？OK， 如果你住进去会发生什么呢？OK， 住在这个地方，男主人会死在外乡，大儿子容易出事，大儿子容易出事，男主人。OK， 这个是他前面看到的前面看到的这个有这个我们叫煞气你看它有煞气，它有煞气。OK， 懂风水无需马后炮，就是我们懂风水的时候，我们不需要在发生的事情之后才来说，我们一定是讲在前面。OK， 你看这个铁元科技，各位看到这样的房子，你要注意什么呢？你们看到这样的房子，你们会觉得这个铁元科技它是一个 list company 上市公司，但是它住进来它搬进来之后 ，OK， 你们认为会好还是不好呢？好还是不好？觉得会好吗 ？Do you feel good or not? If the company inside is good, OK。那我们看到这个之后呢，就是这个公司会倒闭，容易倒闭。OK， 杀价杀得很凶，票28张，所以真的做不下去了OK， 那这个休闲会所，我们看到这个风水之后，就跟他讲，这个休闲会所很难做下去。然后呢，不到2年的时间换成了一个恒大医院。然后我们也是跟他说，这个恒大医院也是很难做起来，很难做起来。隔了一段时间，我们真的就看到很多人找他怎么样，有 lawsuits， 很多人诉他，为什么呢？因为这个医院生意不是很好，每个人去做产检的时候，他说人家是宫外孕，所以要人家把孩子打掉。结果有很多人的那个孩子真的被打掉了。然后后来有一些妇女，她们就互相的discuss 她说奇怪，为什么我也是宫外孕，你也是宫外孕，你也是宫外孕呢？然后他们又换一间医院去查，发现他们在说谎 ，OK， 就来诉他们，因为他医院没有生意嘛。如果是宫外孕拿掉的话，那个收钱比较高，他们想要收高费OK， 所以最后就有这个 lawsuits。那这个呢是一个餐厅，这个餐厅神位 ，OK， 它的神位是这样放的，神位的后面 ，OK， 然后神位是这样摆放，然后它的这个里边是这样子的，所以你们觉得会发生什么事情呢？会发生什么事？猜一下吧。来，我们后面的这一位，你猜一下，会怎么样？啊？哦，会判小人哈。OK，那我们是说呢，这个餐厅的男主人会有肺癌 （lung cancer），lung cancer。OK， 好，我们讲完之后呢，那个服务员就说，其实他们的这个男主人在3个月前肺癌死亡啊，lung cancer die already， 就是因为这个神位摆放是这样子放的哈。OK， 好，然后呢？这个是我们的胡老师，胡一鸣老师，my master 哈，之前的那个旧的风水馆在这里 ，OK。那我们的胡老师一直要拿这个，想要拿这个，但是拿不到，因为这一家生意太好了，是个水果摊，他水果摊生意非常好，所以他总是不会搬出去。然后没办法，我们胡老师就拿了2楼 ，OK， 他拿了2楼。然后后来这个是房东哈，房东看到，哎。为什么风水馆肯定很好啊？这样我在3楼我也盖多一间，他盖多一个3楼，然后他自己用3楼。可是这个房东后来是中风，因为这边有中风的风水 ，OK 好，所以呢中风有时候跟风水也是有关的。我们不是说1楼旺2楼旺，你盖3楼你就旺，不一定的哈。OK， 不同的楼层会不一样，你的门开在不同的方向也会不一样，所以我们不可以乱开，也不可以乱盖。OK， 好，这是一个这个公司的门开在这里，然后这边是大马路。你们认为这个公司会做得好吗？会还是不会？这个公司比较难做起来哈，很难做起来。所以呢，如果 if you want to invest a house，OK， 不管你是 resident 还是你是 industrial 还是你要买 office。如果你买到这样子的是比较难做起来的 ，OK， 因为你的那个 tenant always change the tenant，OK， 所以会很多 trouble 啊，所以我们买房子一定要买对的房子，不可以随便挑到一个不好风水的房子，然后可能还有一些 lawsuits，OK， 所以这个风水是做不起来的。好，那再看会改才是真正的懂风水，有的人知道，有些 master 他知道这个风水不好。然后呢，但是他有些风水师是不会改的。好，比方说像这个，以前呢，这个 master 他是一个风水 master， 他拿这个 floor plan 过来问我们，他说老师，我的太太是癌症 ，OK，my wife have the cancer， 我要怎么来调呢？他说，好，然后我们就问他你是怎么调的？这个风水师说我把床调成这样，什么会发生？你们说？什么东西会发生？什么东西会发生 ？What's happen？ 啊？头痛吗？哦，因为你说这后面是后面是门，所以会头痛哈。OK， 来，谁来说一下会怎么样？那个床之前是这样 ，then change 这样，啊，会发生什么事情？cancer 会好吗 ？cancer？OK， 然后呢，他就问我们，如果我把床这样子调怎么样？那我们跟他讲，如果是这样调的话，那个 cancer 会死得更快。OK， 后来这个风水师他眼泪流下来，他说我的太太3天前去世，我把床一摆过来，3天就去世了。OK， 所以各位呢，我们不可以摆错风水哈，你摆错风水有时候真的会有人命的哈。OK， 所以这个是我们的罗盘，跟外面的罗盘也是不一样的。我们的罗盘呢，就是像这个画圈的一些地方，像这种叫尖象， 尖相，还有呢叫黄泉哈。OK， 如果是黄泉的线，它比较容易有癌症，这个叫纳气。所以如果好像你们家的这个门开不同的这个方向，你纳不同方位的气，如果你纳的那个气是不对的，你会容易有癌症。OK， 也会影响到你的健康，也会影响到你的财富，还有呢人与人之间的关系。OK， 好，风水谈人丁，像这个呢是我们的一个朋友哈，然后她是不能够怀孕，过来看风水。之前她住在这个房间里，然后呢，那我们跟她调，我们叫她换到这边来。OK， 之前她住这里，我们叫她换到 B， 结果换过来之后3个月不到，她怀孕了。3月底，她告诉我说，哎，到医院检查确认怀孕。那为什么呢？之前这个纳气是相由纳的是虚气，我们跟她调到这边来的话是相我纳的是生气，所以她很快就怀孕了。所以如果你们家的这个门呐、窗啊都叫纳气哈，开对方向的话会旺财，会旺人丁。OK， 来看这个呢，以前夫妻2个住在这个condo，常常吵架哈，常常吵架，很多的 argument， 每次吵架，后来呢我们跟他换改风水改成这样。OK， 但当时叫他改的时候呢，那位先生是很害怕的。他说为什么他很害怕呢？他说我的 wife 啊是很 strong 的嘞，是很 stubborn 的。他说我不可以换，他说我换的话我的太太会骂我的。后来呢我们就跟他讲没关系啦，你太太会出差几天嘛哈，出差几天我们就跟他说你就这几天来换。结果呢他太太出差之后啊，他就找这个那个叫做什么呢 construction 那个 OK 叫他换 contractor 改成这样，你看他的门就换了。换了过后啊，他太太回来的那一天，一进门的时候本来是想要骂老公的，但是他进去了之后，哎，后来讲话声越来越小，后来就越来越温柔啊，再也不骂老公了。OK， 所以呢，夫妻2个感情就非常好 ，good relationship and a good marriage， 只是改一个门而已哦。OK， 你们看得到吗？发生了什么变化呢？OK， 再看这个小学的校长的孩子，他找工作找不到哈，找了很长时间，找了好几个月找不到工作。那他的床之前是这样放的，那后来呢，我们跟他换一下，调到这里，把床调到这里，就找到一份好工作，而且呢薪水非常的高，而且会来做 leader， 做到那个最大的 leader。OK， 好，这个是我们的学生，他改了号码，也看了风水。OK， 那夫妻2个改了风水之后呢，我是12月9号跟他改的哈，12月9号 ，last night just change the bed，OK，opposite， 换一个床而已。他说我们夫妻俩昨晚睡得不错，睡眠质量很好。OK， 我说立竿见影对吧？他说对的，老师非常不错。因为他们2个以前睡不好觉的 ，OK， 那个钱总是存不住。后来他改了这个房子之后，他说睡得非常好 ，OK 哈，第2天精神很好，然后后来就改厨房 ，OK， 所以就是当天见效，马上睡得很好。这个是雪香夫妇哈，雪香他们是做应该是 property agent， 然后这位呢是做那个 leader，OK， 然后后来呢改了号码之后，他们2个改了号码也改了风水哈，改了号码也改了风水，所以呢改完之后，她老公升职加薪做到那个 top manager，OK， 做到 top manager， 然后呢他们 within 3 months 买到了一个新房子了。OK， 好，然后叫我去看风水，好，又是一个新的房子了，就去看风水哈。OK， 好，他们就非常快了，3个月而已。好，这个是一个牙医哈，这牙医也改了号码，也看了风水。然后呢，他们家看风水，他先改他的 shop， 改完 shop 之后改他的家，他的家改完之后就买第2个 shop， 第2个 shop 改完了，现在又在看第3间，我现在在帮他选第3间，啊，是我选不是他选哈，你们不要选到了才叫我去改。是在你买到之前叫我去选，为什么呢？因为有时候你买到了那一间之后，你的风水不好啊，那个外面风水不好，我就换不到。OK， 所以呢，就是要改的话是叫老师来帮你去选，而不是你自己选哈。OK， 所以他改了之后，他说老师阴阳风水有效，人际关系变得越来越好，环境舒适。我会介绍亲戚朋友来看风水。现在已经1年不到，买到第3间，现在要开始了哈，我再帮他选第3间。OK， 这个呢是我们的这位学员，他说谢谢老师，您帮我们看了风水1年不到，我们就买了这个新公寓在 Clementi， 有空请您过来吃饭。我说恭喜恭喜啊 ！OK， 1年不到买了新公寓，之前住的是 HDB。OK， 谁要 HDB？谁要1年不到住 condo bungalow house 的举手。OK， 好，来你们自己拍拍这个肩膀说识得这个什么意思啊？这个叫阴阳风水啊，富贵达江城哈。识得阴阳风水，富贵达江城。所以各位，你们要懂这个风水的话，你就会富贵达江城。OK， 这个呢是中国的这个女孩子，她又改了号码，也改了风水，1年不到买房买宝马，刚刚提车，前一段时间叫我跟她选车牌。OK， 才很年轻啊，20多岁，这么年轻的女孩子买一套condo，然后也买了那个宝马 BMW， 棒还是不棒？OK， 来，谁要买新房、买宝马的举手。好，拍拍你的肩膀，说我也要月入百万、千万。这个呢是我们的学员，他是做一个 printing 的这个工作，夫妇2个，改了号码也改了风水。
大家好，我是鼎平。首先我要谢谢老师帮我跟我太太换个手机号码。在换号码之前呢，我的生意有下没有上，就是收入真的是很差。再加上我跟我太太的关系真的很不好，每次就是吵架，每天看到5分钟就去各睡各的，就是背对背，从来很少去讲有说有笑。自从我们换了号码之后呢，我自己本身的生意真的是看得到有明显的进步。就像去年的 COVID 的时候，对吗？我真的是没有停工，就还一直在打印那些 sticker。就是一直在做生意，像我太太也是，心情也会跟着好，我们俩的沟通就越来越多，有说有笑，也孩子看到也是为我们开心。但我觉得最重要的是我们家庭的 closeness 会更多更好。但有一天我就问太太，要不要去找老师看风水？真的，李老师风水我觉得真的是挺准的。就像有一天我太太就讲说她的脚每次受伤，睡觉的时候就可能老师就说，这个脚头是对我太太不好，因为睡的这个地方呢，脚每次受伤。我太太看的时候，快点把地方让她做起来。觉得做了之后，脚到今天她说是到今天真的是没有受伤过，还变成好，就是我们的家庭凝聚力更strong了。因为我的家本身很多死角，老师看到他讲这个家好差，尽量能补就尽量补。我真的要谢谢你李老师，我没有你，我真的是可能今天真的不存在了。谢谢你老师。
OK， 好，这个是我们看风水的价格哈。主屋那个 HDB 3房室、4房室、5房室，这个是condo 2房室、3房室和4房室。OK， 那排屋1层、2层、3层、4层，这个是商铺哈。OK， 所以各位呢，如果你们今天要老师帮你看风水的话，你可以今天，如果你可以做一个 appointment 的话呢，今天你可以获得一个168新币的旺这个聚宝盆。OK， 所以如果你今天，比方说你自己要买屋子residential， 还是你要买 shop OK， 你今天下单的话，就是今天乘上你的 bill， 你就可以获得168新币的这个，送给你，平时是没有送的哈。OK， 好的，我们今天的讲座呢就是到这里哈。当然，如果你想要老师帮你来免费看一个风水也是可以的，我会 choose the Zoom free for you free consultant for you， 我会跟你讲你有什么 problem in your house。OK， 好，如果各位呢想要的话就可以，OK， 好，扫一下老师的我的手机号码。好，我就会帮你预约。这个呢，你可以先做一个 free consultant 也是可以的，然后后来才决定你要不要改，好吗 ？OK。 好，那我们今天的讲座呢，就是到这里呀。好，祝福大家中秋节快乐。OK。